This is a long and active session. I hope you guys brought your popcorn. As you can see, I've got the tiny popcorn right there in front. We look down to Queen Jack of Hearts in the hijack with one limp in front. I'm going to open it up to 15, and we see a couple of players fold. It gets around to the small blind who puts in the call. The under the gun player puts in the call, and then eventually we get a call from the cutoff on my right. And so, a lot of times when you're multi-way like this, you should be sizing down on flops that aren't super favorable for you, but only if they check. But we get Jack 5 deuce rainbow, so I've got top pair with a really strong kicker. I would expect a lot of ace jacks to raise pre-flop or potentially even re-raise. When it checks to me, I don't mind a big chunky bet here. This is a pretty dry and static board, so I wouldn't expect there to be a ton of drawing cards or drawing callers. We do get a call from the small blind, so if he does have something like Jack X, remember recreational players love to play hands like Jack 10, Jack 9, Jack 8, Jack 7, right? And I've got those hands dominated. We get a 2 of spades on the turn. It is heads up, so when he checks to me, I think, I'm definitely going to want to target those kinds of weaker Jack X holdings. I'm not really expecting him to float very often with a 2 unless it's specifically like ace 2 of diamonds or ace 2 of clubs. So I do size up a little bit. I put in a bet of 60 into just over 100 in the pot. So sometimes I could bet it maybe even a little closer to pot, maybe 75 or 80. He calls, and so we are off to the river. It's a complete blank. I mean, not completely, 4-6, ace 4, but is he double floating there? No. He checks, and I snap check back. I really should be going for a lot more value. He turbo mucks, and we're going to take this one down.